Good evening and welcome to a Tuesday night matchup between the Bulldogs at Quinter and the Bobcats of Western Plains here at the Doghouse in Gove County. Going through starting lineups right now, and we will break it down for you as well. For the Bobcats, only 5 players tonight due to some sickness going through the team. They'll start junior Lily Payne, freshman Rebecca Strickler, sophomore Callahan Flax, freshman Madeline Kraus, and sophomore Marta Cuesta. For the Bulldogs, they'll be going with their traditional starting lineup, kind of what they've went through all season long. Number 10, Bren Gillespie, a 5'7 sophomore. Number 11, Kennedy Worth, a 5'7 junior. Number 12, Kelsey Slinsky, a 5'9 junior. Number 21, Anna Briggs, a 6'2 senior. And 22, Cashlyn Flax, a 5'4 senior and point guard. Tonight's matchup features the Bulldogs, who are still undefeated at 7-0, kind of breezing through the early part of their season so far, picking up wins over Victoria to start the season, then going 3-0 in the Castle Rock Classic to win it for the first time since the 1990s, beating Natoma, Pawnee Heights, in a strong, close contest with Rawlins County. The Bulldogs then finished up the break with 2 wins on the road, one at Tribune Greeley County, another at Hill City. And they've opened up this semester so far last Friday with a convincing 58-51 win over Dighton in NWKL action. We'll pause for a few seconds for tonight's national anthem performed by Quinter High School junior Brandy Blackwood. That was Quinter junior Brandy Blackwood with tonight's national anthem as we get ready for a tip-off here at the Doghouse. Should be a high contest, high fast-paced contest right away. The Bulldogs like to get out and run, and with their full court press, look for it to create some turnovers early and hopefully some easy baskets. That's what head coach Matt Havlis has kind of lived on and preached and drove into his team this year so far, and they've responded. Briggs going up for the tip for the Bulldogs. Controlled by the Bobcats. Madeline Kraus dribbles up, tries to set up the offense. She passes it over to Cuesta. Payne nearly lost it. The Bulldogs tight defended by Bren Gillespie, one of the leads the team in steals, and there's a steal by Kennedy Worth, who's going to drive in for the left-handed layup and is fouled. That'll be the first foul on Callahan Flax, sending Worth to the line. Worth is one of those players who uses her athleticism in a lot of different sports, stand out in volleyball. Very well, plays very well, stand out in basketball, state qualifier, state track as well too, just very athletic. Misses the first one. Misses the second one. Rebound comes down to Briggs, but there's a foul whistle. We'll see who it's on. Oh, they get Briggs for the foul, her first of the game. That's one of the things Coach Matt Havlis will want his tall girl to kind of avoid as we go down the stretch of the season. She gets a steal there. Off the mark. And the ball goes to Krause, who then dribbles it. Tipped out of bounds by Worth. So ball stays with the Bobcats as Payne inbounds. Briggs with her 6'2 frame guarding the ball. Bobcats bring it up. Krause now trapped, gets rid of it to Cuesta, who then drives to the hoop. Nice running layup, but misses. She gets a rebound, but she was out of bounds first, so that ball's going to go back over to the Bobcats, or excuse me, the Bulldogs. Kashlyn Kwasniewska brings it up. Had a very good year from shooting the ball from deep this year. Been probably the team's most consistent three-point shooter. There's a basket by Briggs down low. Briggs opens the scoring. It's 6:50 into the contest. No, Solinsky nearly a steal. Big Bobcats get down. The shot is short. Worth with the rebound. And a foul on Cuesta for the Bobcats. So 2 fouls early against the Bobcats. Obviously, you don't want to get in too much foul trouble for Coach Joe Spangler, as they only have 5 girls here tonight. Kashlyn running the point up top. Gillespie with the drive, banks it in, 4-0. Nearly a steal on the inbound. The Bulldogs press has caused a lot of teams to turn the ball over this year, whether it be from mental errors or just from traps and steals or double dribbles, traveling. Foul there on Solinsky, her first. Second team foul as well. That should be an over and back call on the Bobcats. Once again, that pressure creating a turnover. Kashlyn will trigger it inbounds here to Worth, set up the offense. Bobcats back into a zone. And that's one thing, unforced turnover for the Bulldogs there. Until the Bulldogs are kind of trying to work their offense a little bit and work the ball around a little bit. There's a steal by Worth, who then tries to pass it over, gets it, bounce it off, but Briggs runs it down. Swings it over to Gillespie, into Kashlyn. Over to Solinsky, back to Kwasniewska at the top. Bren drives down. Nice little shot there by Solinsky for 2. An early 6-0 deficit with 5:30 to play here in the first quarter for the Bobcats. As you can tell, there's turnovers aplenty. Briggs nearly gets a nice left-handed jumper to go from the top of the free throw line, but the rebound goes down to the Bobcats, who slow it down a little bit. Bulldogs in a man-to-man. Gillespie nearly with forcing a jump ball. Pulls back to not get her foul. Now she got it this time. She's going to drive down. She'll finish with a layup. Oh, just off just a little bit. Bulldogs haven't looked sharp early, but still well in control, 6-0. There's another steal. Gillespie with the basket, stealing basket this time. Her 4th point of the game, making it 8-0. Briggs with the steal. Then we've got an over-the-back call from the officials here. The ball will remain with the Bobcats. Payne will trigger it in, try to find an open Bobcat. Kind of forces it, and another turnover. This one goes to the hands of Briggs. Worth looks over to Coach Matt Havlis. Passes it over to Slinsky. Little 15-footer just off the mark. Briggs runs it down, gets the rebound. Worth cuts through. Just short, hits the side of the rim. Great pass in there by Briggs. Jump ball. And the ball will go to the Bobcats. Sage Betts and Kabri Kwasniewska checking in for the Bulldogs. Like I said, you won't see any subs from Western Plains tonight as they only have 5 girls. So, shots off the mark, just barely by Strickler. Betts gets the rebound. Yep. And Cabri will trigger it into Cashlin. Betts, cross-court pass to Cabri Kwasniewska. 2 sisters playing. She passes it to her older sister. Down low to Briggs. The turnaround just misses off the glass, but Gillespie banks it in. Turns the ball over thinking Briggs was there. Briggs was trying to get in a better position for a rebound. Cuesta passes it over. Over to Flax. Flax with the rebound. Blocked by Briggs, who averages just under 3 blocks a game. Gillespie drives down, gets the basket and the foul. Makes it 8-0, 3:17 left to play in the first quarter. Foul on Strickler, her first. Gillespie with 7 early points here for the Bulldogs. Doing the damage. Cabri with a dives on the floor, gets a steal over to Betts, who wisely pulls it up, helps set it up. Here's Bren driving down, dishes off to Cashlin, down to Betts. Great position inside by Bren Gillespie, and that causes Cuesta to reach around and get the foul. And that's going to be kind of costly for the Bobcats because that's her second already early in the first quarter. Cashlin triggered into Betts. Short little standing, nice left-handed jumper by Briggs. She puts it in. She's got 4. It's 13-0. 2:50 left. Cashlin with a steal. Drives down. Ooh, it's hacked hard by Callahan Flax. That'll be her second. Call is on the floor, so there will be no free throws for the play. Callahan's second. Bulldogs try to tip it right up to Briggs, use her height, and then pass it right back down. This time it goes in, and Briggs just turns and drains it herself. 6 points for Briggs, 15-0. Bobcats in a big hole. And looks like Bobcat coach Joe Spangler is going to call a timeout. 15-0. 2:32 left. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be back here in a second.
At Beck's, we are farmers at heart. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. We are proud to announce Saline River Seed, your dedicated Beck's dealers now serving farmers in northwest Kansas. At Beck's, we are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. For more information, call your Beck's local dealer, Darren Roberts, at 785-299-0126.
We're back here, 15-0. Bulldogs with an early lead over the Bobcats. Let's take a minute to talk a little bit about some things going on here at Quinter. We'd like to mention the Northwest Kansas League Girls Junior High Girls Basketball Tournament begins this week on Thursday and continues on Saturday. Junior High varsity girls enter the tournament as an undefeated #1 seed and are hoping to pick up a league title this year. The girls on the varsity side in junior high not only are undefeated right now in basketball, but they haven't didn't lose a game all year in volleyball as well. So congratulations to them. We'll hope the Bobcat they can pull out the NWKL title in basketball as well too. Back to action. Cabry gets a steal down to Worth, who drives in and lays it in. She's got 2, her first of the game. So after missing a pair of free throws to open the game, Worth gets a layup. Cabry Kwasniewska nearly a steal. Takes the brunt of that action, but hops back up. 17-0. 2:06 to play. Sage Betts pokes it away. Worth gets it, kind of trips up, gets her legs tangled a little bit with Payne, and the ball ends up in the hand of Flax. He'll set up the offense, dribble over the right side. Worth, quick hands, knocks it right out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Bobcats. Payne triggers it in, over to Kraus, just a freshman. 3-point shot on the way, it's short. Rebound put in by number 23, Madeline Kraus. That breaks the scoreless drought at the 1:38 mark of the first quarter, 17-2. Bobcats get the first point of the game. Briggs with a nice little left-handed dribble, pulls up from the corner of the free throw line. She hits it. She's got 8, 19-2. Travel called on Kraus. Briggs will exit. She has 8 points at the 1:20 mark of the first quarter. Solinsky back into the game. So is Gillespie. Down to Solinsky. Cabry Kwasniewska passes over to Betts, who passes down to Worth down in the corner, wide open three-pointer. She hits it, nothing but net. Worth now up to 5, 22-2 for the Bulldogs, who are in complete control of this game right now. And if you're Coach Matt Havlis and assistant coach Scott Christ, three-pointer kind of off balance by Flax, but it drops, makes it 22-5. And then a turnover on the Bulldogs. But if you're Coach Matt Havlis and assistant coach Scott Christ, you're happy with the Bulldogs after kind of a little bit of a sluggish start, kind of got things going and really kind of started to pull away from this game as Worth nearly comes up with another steal to make another turnover for the Bobcats. 38 seconds left. Payne triggering it in. The nifty move by Kraus, who drives down. Gets called for the foul by Betts. That'll be her first. Third team foul. If you tuned in earlier that'll be another quick foul, and that'll send Kraus to the line. It'll be second quick foul on Sage Betts. Kraus goes to the line, looking to add to her 2 points she's got so far. She sinks the first one, nothing but net. Cashlin Kwasniewska back in. Briggs comes back in. So your original starting 5 to finish out this first quarter. We'll see what kind of play Havlis wants him to run on offense after this. Second one is just off the mark, but the ball bounces out to Cashlin. Solinsky runs the floor well, just misses. Briggs gets it, but a tie-up. 22-6 right now, 22.4 seconds left in the quarter. Ball turned over to the Bobcats, and Payne will throw it in, look for an open teammate. Stolen by Briggs, who then gives it right back as the ball is kind of tipped out of her hand as she tried to pass it down low to Worth. Bulldogs pressure. That's one of the things Coach Havlis has been known for throughout the years, using the quick, athletic, talented girls to get in the face of the opponent and wreak havoc. Solinsky nearly with a steal off the inbound. And a pass over the top by Kraus just misses over the top of her teammate. So 10.4 seconds left now. Havlis will get his chance to get his team to run one final play here. Over to Worth, who then passes it over to Slinsky, who fires from 3, banks it in. 1 second left. Slinsky, her 5th point of the game. That makes it 25-6 at the end of the first quarter. We'll go ahead and take a break. The Bulldogs well in control.
Kansas Land Bank is a locally owned community bank supporting community and school events. They are a full-service bank offering everything from ag loans to personal savings and checking accounts. Kansas Land Bank has a friendly staff that provides that personal touch. As one of the few locally owned community banks left in western Kansas, they strive to serve the needs of the people in our area. Kansas Land Bank remains a proud supporter of all Bulldog activities.
Well, it was a first quarter that was dominated by the Bulldogs after kind of a slow start. 25-6 lead for Matt Havlis and his crew. Let's go ahead and thank some of our sponsors that help us make these broadcasts possible. Kinder Barnes at Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help you protect what matters most in life. Blue Stem Medical, delivering outstanding health care to Northwest Kansas and a proud supporter of the Bulldog Athletics. And Blackwood Family Dentistry, helping your family achieve a healthy smile. Solinsky will trigger it in to Cashlin Kozniska here as the Bobcats remain in the zone. 25-point explosion by the Bulldogs in the first quarter puts them well in control. They've had some games this year they've really jumped on teams early and really buried them early and haven't let them get back in it, and just coasted to multiple double-digit victories. This one appears going to be the same way, too. Nearly a steal by Gillespie, who then hustles back, but Worth is called with a body check. That's her first foul. Team's 4th. Bobcats triggering it in underneath. Payne passes it in. Somehow sneaks through everybody. Gillespie with the steal. She gets it, passes it up to Slinsky. He's off balance with the right hand, just misses it, but Briggs gets the tie-up, forces the tie-up with Flax. And the ball go to the Bobcats. Slinsky kind of let a smile out. She knew she had gotten a little bit out of control with that offhand for her. But she's been tipped out. Bobcats basketball, triggering it in. 25-6, 7:08 left in the half. Try to run it up. There's Worth on the ground again. Solinsky on the ground, forces the jump ball. That'll be a turnover. Ball going to the Bobcats. Bulldogs on the season coming into the game averaging 16.9 steals as a team per game. Over to Briggs. Great pass, great play. Briggs finishes with 2, her 10th point of the game, making it 27-6. Bulldogs, I don't believe, had been ranked yet in any polls. I haven't seen the rankings this week for anything, but you've got to think with being 7-0, potentially 8-0 after tonight, heading to a Sharon Springs contest on Friday and then NWKL tournament next week. You've got to think, and some other people around the state have kind of got to start to take notice of what they're doing. Shot is off the mark. Gillespie runs it down, kind of just shields off the Bobcat player and lets it bounce out of bounds. Team rebound for the Bulldogs. Cashlin brings it up. Passes over to Briggs at the top of the key. Worth in. Down low for Gillespie, who turns around. Has it kind of tipped out of there, but Slinsky gets it. Fires up the left-handed put-back shot, but is fouled. She'll go to the line shooting 2. That foul is on Lily Payne, her first. 6th team foul. Left-handed free throw by Solinsky, just off the mark. Misses both of them. Briggs tips it out. Flax runs it down. Pass over to Cuesta, who then gets it over to Kraus, who dribbles up, and she'll set up the Bobcat offense. 6 minutes remaining here. Gillespie causes the turnover. It ends up in worst hand somehow. Cashlin dribbling down, wisely pulls up. Oh, they're going to say she took an extra step, though. Turnover. The ball goes back to the Bobcats, who trail 27-6. Cashlin's one of those players who's really kind of quiet, but when she gets in a rhythm offensively and steps up and shoots, she has been very accurate from the three-point line. It's another turnover by the Bobcats over to Gillespie, who drives in and finishes it. She's got 9. The lead swells 29-6 now. Zelensky is so quick and athletic and has good height up there on the top of that half-court press. Shot blocked by Briggs. Ooh, goes into Cuesta's hand, who was fouled. She'll go to the line, shooting 2. So Cuesta with an opportunity to put in 2 here. Fouls on Zelensky, her second. 7th team foul. Cuesta fires it up just off the front of the rim, bounces off the back. Second attempt is nothing but net. She's got it. 29-7 now. Her first points of the game. Betts cross-court pass to Cabry, who fires up a 3. Bounces up and in, but Betts is in there. She gets the rebound, just misses on the putback. And they're going to call a foul on Cabry Kwasniewska. That'll be the number 17 foul. Cabry's first. That tells Lily Payne to the line. Junior for the Bobcats, looking for her first points of the game. 1-1 here. First shot is up and in. Payne with her first point of the game makes it 29-8, 5:03 remaining. Second shot just a little too hard off the back of the rim, and Briggs yanks down the rebound. Gillespie a little too out of control there, but able to get it back. Briggs fires from the top of the key for 3. Her 13th point of the game makes it 32-8. Briggs has really developed that outside shot this year. She played here a couple of years ago, transferred to York last year and played there and led the team to a solid postseason effort. It's back this year and having one heck of a season, averaging 18.7 points per game, 8.6 rebounds, 2.9 blocks. One of the top players in 1A D1 in the state this year. Cuesta at the line, shooting 2. First one is off. Addie Hargett checks in for the first time, as does Brighton Mesh and Serenity Smith. Hargett bringing it up the court. Passes it over to Smith. Over to Betts. Over to Cabry Kwasniewska. Passes it over. Looking down low. Inside. Being patient with the offense. Trying to work it down inside. Great ball movement by the Bobcats. Oh, and Smith is going to be called for a travel. Tried to drive in. Great ball movement, though. Multiple players playing unselfish ball. Passing up the open shots. 32-8. Bulldogs well in control. Target with a tight defense. Cuesta drives to the hoop and misses. Rebound comes down to Betts, who passes it up to Hargett, who slows up and gets it stolen. Now a turnover. Smith right back. She steals it right back. Her first points of the game. Smith scores 2. Not known for scoring a lot of points a game. Only 3. Averaging 3 per game. 34-8 Bulldogs, who force another turnover. It's one of the things the Bulldogs, like I said, their pressure. Even when subs come in off the bench, they're up in the face playing tight defense. Hargett swings it over to Cabry, who takes a little shot by the free throw line, and Cabry Kwasniewski hits it. That's her first points of the game. 6 different Bulldog players have scored so far. Another steal, this time Betts with the hands, quick hands. She's been a solid player for the Bulldogs the last several years. Played a lot of different multiple roles for him. Wide open in the corner, swings it across to Smith, who fires up the 3 from the right wing, just short. Cuesta comes down with the rebound, and she's fouled. Cuesta will go to the line. That'll be foul number 10. Cuesta's played well for the Bobcats inside. Didn't have a lot of points, but she's played well. Got a lot of rebounds. Fouls on Cabry Kwasniewski, her second. Cuesta with a chance to get her second point of the game. She sinks it. Cuesta with 2, all from the free throw line. She hits the next one. Gives her 3 for the game. Bulldogs getting some younger players in. Serenity Smith. Now the shot fired up by Maya Briggs. Ball's loose in the lane. It's going to be jump ball. This time it goes to the Bobcats. Payne will trigger it in. Ashlyn Kwasniewski comes in for Betts. Great quality minutes by Betts. Like I said, she's seen a lot of playing time the last couple of years. Coach Joe Spangler is going to call a timeout real quick. We'll take it with him. We'll be back after this short break. Bulldogs leading 36-10.
As we close in on our 20th year of practice, Dr. Blackwood and his staff want to thank our patients who've trusted us with your oral care. Just like the Bulldogs take pride in their academic and athletic endeavors, Blackwood Family Dentistry takes pride in providing quality care and great service. Come in and see us at Blackwood Family Dentistry for your routine and restorative oral care. Go Bulldogs!
Back here in Quinter for girls varsity basketball action, 36-10. The Bulldogs well in control here in the second quarter. Let's go ahead and run down a couple more of our game sponsors. Kaiser Angus, certified Angus beef sellers and proud supporters for the Bulldogs. Selinsky Cattle and Land and Cattle Company, wishing the Bulldogs good luck during the 2022-23 school year. Smoky Hill Ag, serving Lane, Logan, and Gove counties. Gove County Medical Center, your comprehensive health care provider in Northwest Kansas, healing through caring. Gove County Medical Center. Kansas Land Bank, Western Kansas' favorite bank, Kansas Land Bank. And Family Market, your hometown grocer. Go Big Red. Bulldogs, well in control, as I said. 36-10 lead. Turnover. Serenity's grabs the rebound, but then she turns it over just a little out of control, kind of got her feet tangled up. 2:19 to play, 36-10. 4 different Bobcats have scored. 3 each by Flax, Krause, and Cuesta. Krause brings it up, sets it up. Pressured hard by Briggs. He forces the turnover. Hargett dribbles it down to the corner. Cashlin wide open, chooses there. She decides to shoot just short. Ball goes down to Cuesta, who then is fouled from behind by Mia Briggs. It'll be Briggs' first, 11th team foul. So that sends Quest to the line, chance to add to her 3-point total so far. It's one thing the Bobcats have done well early, or since the early part of the game. They got some early fouls, but since have been kind of playing a lot tighter, solid defense and not as many fouls. Number 10, Gillespie, checks back in. Quest nailed the first. Misses the second. Ball will stay with the Bobcats. 30-11 now. Payne triggers it in, but is stolen by Briggs. He's looking up the court, passes down to Hargett. Running layup, misses. Cuesta with another board for the Bobcats. She's got sure hands when that ball comes down to her. Works hard. Jump ball forced and another turnover for the Bobcats. Cashlin moves out of the way and Briggs will dribble it up. She'll set up the offense over to Cashlin. Look inside to Gillespie. It wasn't there. Smith wide open in the corner. Fires the three just off. Briggs and Cashlin kind of collide together and out comes Krause with a rebound. Dribbles down, goes up, kind of loses it, and then ball goes out of bounds. Bulldog basketball, 1:18 left. Kind of a hectic last couple possessions for both teams. Cashlin pulls up from the top, hits the front of the rim, bounces it in. It's a three, 39-11. Cashlin averages 10 points a game. Like I said, shooting well as well from the three-point line. 40% from three-point line. Mia Briggs picks up her second foul. Sends Cuesta back to the line for two more free throw attempts. Misses the first. 7 different Bulldogs have scored tonight for Quinter. We're well on their way to improving to 8-0. Ball bounces up, down, and around, and comes into the hands of Hargett. So nothing on that trip for Cuesta. And then the Bulldogs turn it over. 51.6. 28-point lead for Quinter. Smith with a reach in and tips it nearly with creating a steal. Younger, shorter lineup out there right now. Hargett steals it, fires it down to Cashlin, who swings it in and kind of gets a layup under the pressure. Her 5th point of the game. Pushes the lead to 30, 41-11. With 30 seconds to go. Flax dribbles all the way down the left side. Nifty move, gets down to the baseline. Fires up the 10-footer, but was fouled by Smith, who earns her first of the game. And that puts Flax at the line, shooting 2. Misses first. Second one is a little too hard. Quest is going to get called for foul right in front of over Gillespie. So that is Cuesta's 3rd foul. Gillespie will go to the line. Shooting 1-1. Misses it. And the rebound comes down. And Cashlin gets it. Cuesta with the block. Smith with the rebound. Misses the putback. Another putback. Misses again. Cuesta grabs it. And there's going to be a foul called. Cuesta will go back to the line for 2. We'll see who the foul's on. Looks like Serenity Smith, her second So 2 fouls in the second quarter for Smith. Questa back to the line. Shooting 2. First one's good. Her 5th point of the game. Leading scorer so far right now for the Bobcats. Second one is up and good. Gives her 6 for the game and makes it 41-13. Gillespie, little too excited it looks like. They call her for traveling. She thought she had the jump stop and looked pretty good. She was ready to fire up that 7-footer and drain it. Dribbled down. Cashlin gets the steal. Will she be able to get it? No. Good, great hustle play by Callahan Flax to get back and knock it loose. And we're at halftime finally. 41-13. Bulldogs with the lead.
Kaiser Angus supports the Bulldogs in their academic and athletic achievements. Kaiser Angus is owned and operated by Daryl and Frina Kaiser. They have served many ranchers in the area and farmed in Gove County since 1990. The Kaisers offer and sell registered Black Angus cattle. They also look forward to being your new seed stock source. Look for their annual production sale the first Thursday in April. More information can be found at kaiserangus.com. Kaiser Angus is proud to support the Bulldogs in this tough year and looks forward to many more accomplishments to come.
Bluestem Medical primary care physicians Dr. Michael Mackin, Dr. Doug Grunbacher, Dr. Shelley Grunbacher, Dr. Scott Rempel, Dr. Anna Rempel, and nurse practitioner Glenda Wheeler provide medical assistance for the entire family. Their amazing staff offers services for all ages, including OB, sick and well visits, televisits, physicals, immunizations, and minor procedures. Visit them at 501 Garfield Street in Quinter, or give them a call at 785-754-3333. Bluestem Medical, proud supporter of the Bulldogs.
Family Market in downtown Quinter is here to provide fuel for Bulldogs of all ages. Come in and check out our variety of fresh produce, the large selection from the meat department, or food from the deli section. Offering weekly specials, Family Market has your family covered. Shop local, where we provide friendly smiles, a warm welcome, and service you can't find elsewhere. Family Market, a locally owned grocery store, is a proud supporter of all things Bulldog and Bulldog athletics.
Providing clients with the knowledge they deserve and the coverage they desire, Kendra Salyers Barnes with Farm Bureau Financial Service specializes in excellent customer service, integrity, and accountability. She has dedicated over 20 years to serving Northwest Kansas communities. For all your insurance and financial needs, call or stop by the office to see Kendra at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Hoxie at 785-675-3661 or Quinter at 785-754-3641. Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help protect what matters most in life.
Selensky Land and Cattle Inc. of Park, Kansas proudly supports all Bulldog activities and Bulldog athletics. Kelly and Curtis are lifelong residents of Gove County and have farmed for over 30 years. They proudly run their family business. The Selenskys operate a small livestock feed yard while also growing wheat and corn. Keeping up with the best practices, they incorporate no-till farming in the operation to the greatest extent possible. Selensky Land and Cattle would like to congratulate the Bulldogs on the tremendous accomplishments of this year and wish them the best of luck.
Gove County Medical Center is your 24-hour critical access hospital located in Quinter, Kansas. Since 1925, GCMC has been providing outstanding health care for Northwest Kansas, such as surgery, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, lab, emergency services, radiology, and much more. GCMC is a top 20 critical access hospital. So for all your health care needs, visit Gove County Medical Center or call at 785-754-3341. Proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
GG&T Cattle Company is a fourth-generation seed stock producer owned and operated by Cindy, Garrett, Crystal, and Reed and Jessica Worth. They specialize in registered Solaris, Angus, and Optimizer cattle. Join GG&T for 48th annual production sale on February 23, 2023 at their ranch south of Quinter. GG&T Cattle Company, proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs.
Gove Community Bible Church, located in Gove, Kansas, is a Jesus-driven community that is proud to support the Quinter Bulldogs. We offer worship on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. If you would like to know more about our church, visit our website at www.govecbc.com or download our Faith Life app from the QR code. Be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Harmony Farms, Kansas is a sixth-generation family farm located in Decatur County, Kansas. It was founded in 1878, and we still farm the original homestead. Harmony Farms, Kansas has been certified organic since 1987, and we're certified by the Organic Crop Improvement Association, National Organic Producers, and in Canada with the U.S. Canadian Equivalency Program. Harmony Farms offers certified organic wheat, milo, and millet both in bulk and individual packaging along with individual bags of whole wheat flour. Harmony Farms, Kansas, a proud supporter of Quinter Schools.
Man Farms is your local AgriGold agent. For over 80 years, AgriGold has delivered quality corn and soybean seed to growers with unmatched genetic innovation and performance. Utilizing local in-field trials to gain first-hand knowledge of the best product lines for the area, let us help you with your seed selection decisions. Offering direct shipping or local seed delivery services for your seed needs. For additional information, call Shane at 785-299-0510. Man Farms and AgriGold, proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
Smoky Hill Ag is your precision ag service dealer. They offer customized agronomy for your farm, providing precision fertilizer applications with custom chemical blends. Smoky Hill Ag will create recommendations specific to each farmer's needs. With local service and competitive prices over the past 15 years, Smoky Hill Ag provides local ownership, management, and employment with community involvement. Trust them for all of your customized agronomy needs. Smoky Hill Ag, a loyal supporter of Quinter High School. At Beck's, we are farmers at heart. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. We are proud to announce Saline River Seed, your dedicated Beck's dealers now serving farmers in northwest Kansas. At Beck's, we are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. For more information, call your Beck's local dealer, Darren Roberts, at 785-299-0126.
Kansas Land Bank is a locally owned community bank supporting community and school events. They are a full-service bank offering everything from ag loans to personal savings and checking accounts. Kansas Land Bank has a friendly staff that provides that personal touch. As one of the few locally owned community banks left in western Kansas, they strive to serve the needs of the people in our area. Kansas Land Bank remains a proud supporter of all Bulldog activities.
As we close in on our 20th year of practice, Dr. Blackwood and his staff want to thank our patients who've trusted us with your oral care. Just like the Bulldogs take pride in their academic and athletic endeavors, Blackwood Family Dentistry takes pride in providing quality care and great service. Come in and see us at Blackwood Family Dentistry for your routine and restorative oral care. Go Bulldogs!
Kaiser Angus supports the Bulldogs in their academic and athletic achievement. Kaiser Angus is owned and operated by Daryl and Frina Kaiser. They have served many ranchers in the area and farmed in Gove County since 1990. The Kaisers offer and sell registered Black Angus cattle. They also look forward to being your new seed stock source. Look for their annual production sale the first Thursday in April. More information can be found at kaiserangus.com. Kaiser Angus is proud to support the Bulldogs in this tough year and looks forward to many more accomplishments to come.
Bluestem Medical primary care physicians Dr. Michael Mackin, Dr. Doug Grumbacher, Dr. Shelley Grumbacher, Dr. Scott Rimple, Dr. Anna Rimple, and nurse practitioner Glenda Wheeler provide medical assistance for the entire family. Their amazing staff offer services for all ages, including OB, sick and well visits, televisits, physicals, immunizations, and minor procedures. Visit them at 501 Garfield Street in Quinter, or give them a call at 785-754-3333. Bluestem Medical, proud supporter of the Bulldogs.
Family Market in downtown Quinter is here to provide fuel for Bulldogs of all ages. Come in and check out our variety of fresh produce, the large selection from the meat department, or food from the deli section. Offering weekly specials, Family Market has your family covered. Shop local, where we provide friendly smiles, a warm welcome, and service you can't find elsewhere. Family Market, a locally owned grocery store, is a proud supporter of all things Bulldog and Bulldog athletics.
As we start the second half, Bobcats basketball. Quinter, big 28-point lead at the break, paced by 7 different players. Scoring. Bobcats empty possession to start. Down to Gillespie, who drives and just misses, but Briggs is there. Uses that sweet little left hand. Gets the rebound and the score. Pushes the lead to 30. Kraus dribbling it up. She's got 3 so far for the Bobcats. First foul on Cashman Kwasniewska. Swings it over to Payne. Tries to force it in, but gets it back. It's going to be a holding foul either on Gillespie or Solinsky. Looks like it's Solinsky who gets it. That'll be her second team foul. So Payne will throw it, inbound it again, once again. Swings it in. Solinsky gets a loose ball that goes through the legs of Kraus and fires it up inside over to Worth, who tries to force it down into Briggs, but just misses. Ooh. And there's going to be a foul called. Looked like a misstep, looked like a dangerous play. But it's going to be the third team foul, and this one's going to be on Bryn Gillespie. Only her first, though, of the game. Fires it out. Three-pointer is good from Flax. That gives her 7 for the game, leading scorer for the Bobcats. Patiently working the ball around. Briggs misses it out of the zone, but it bounces back. Cashlin fires up to 3, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 3. That fouls on number 21. Callahan Flax, her third. Again, the Bobcats playing with only 5 players. So if they get into foul trouble, any more foul trouble, it's going to be a rough sledding for them. Misses the first, misses second. Misses all 3. Ball kind of careening around, kind of getting a little bit sloppy again for the Bobcats. But they hang on to the ball. Hard to believe that was only Cashlin's 6th, 7th, and 8th attempts at the free throw line this season. Briggs with the block and the rebound. That's just a great defensive play. Cashlin fires it ahead, hits Gillespie on the run. That gives her 11 for the game and pushes the lead 45-16. Bulldogs working it around. Cashlin with the steal. Worth comes up with it. She'll fly in for the easy right-handed layup. Her 7th of the game. 47-16, 5:40 left to go in the third quarter. Briggs with another block, and a block by Selensky, who then gets the rebound to Briggs, tracks it down. Great hustle. Cashlin for three, misses. Briggs gets the rebound. She'll quickly turn, fires just short. And the ball gets down to Cuesta. Grouse will dribble it up. She's just a freshman. Two freshmen in the starting lineup tonight. Gillespie tips it, nearly forces the steal off the hands of Flax. But Payne, it'll stay with the Bobcats, and Payne will throw it in. Another three-pointer just off the mark for Flax. Rebound comes down the Bobcats. The putback attempt misses. Gillespie pushes it down. Worth is down there waiting. She's got an easy layup. Her 9th of the game. She's over her average already, averaging 7.7 a contest. Doesn't necessarily score a lot of points, but she can be counted on to do that. That she's that dynamic of a player. That's kind of what can be said about all this starting five for Quinter. Each one of the girls could step up at any point in the evening at any different game. If somebody's struggling, steps up and hits it. There's Gillespie with the three. Pushes the lead 52-16. A little over 4 minutes left in the third quarter. She's had a solid game. Bobcats miss. A little small, another tip by Briggs. Who then just can't corral the rebound. Gillespie coming into the game 6 of 17 for 35% from three-point range. But that one was true. That was a nice, solid, nothing but net shot. Cashlin Kozniska forces the turnover. She'll trigger it into her younger sister, Cabry. We'll pass it back, and Cashlin will come down and set up the offense. Over to Sage Betts. Down to Gillespie. Over to Cashlin. Gillespie cuts through. Back to Cabry. A 3-second in the lane call. It means the Bobcats will have it. Avalos has his team pulled back into a little bit of a zone look. Ball fired into Cuesta, who has it tipped out of her hands. Then she gets it right back. And the pass is just out of the reach of Krause for a turnover. Both kind of look at each other and say, yep, that is this close. Is now the Maya Briggs comes in, along with Smith, Hargett, Betts, and Cabry Kwasniewska. Sage is part of the state champion cross-country team a couple of years ago, and one that finished in the top 3 in state this year. Hargett fires the three, rebounded Betts, who just misses it. Smith dives in. And she's going to be called for the foul, though. A little too aggressive, they say. That's her 3rd of the game. 4th of the half. Flax dribbling it up. She's just a sophomore. A lot of young players for the Bobcats. Questing it with a nice little 7-footer. She just misses, though. She has a nice-looking shot as the ball goes into the hands of Betts, who dribbles it up. Nearly traveled. Hargett finds Briggs cutting, who pulls up from about 6 foot and bangs it home. Her first points of the game. Smith with the steal. She's going to push. Little Euro step move, but no. Ref said nope, wasn't quite what he was looking for, and it's a travel. Bobcats looking to put a few more points up in this quarter. Gabriel with a nice reach in with the right hand to steal and swipe, but it's poked right back from Kraus. And Cuesta comes up with it, gets it right back to her. Driving in, the shot is too hard by Kraus. But Briggs comes up with it. Drives down the length of the court and hits. She's got 4. 56-16. 1:30 left to go. Turnover on Flax. And Cabry is fouled. A 30-second timeout here. That foul was on Payne, her second. So as we stay here with 30-second timeout, 1:30 left, 56-16. Let's go over a couple more sponsors. GG&T Cattle Company. The Worth families are proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs. Dave and Rowetta Mann, proud supporters of the Bulldogs. AgriGold Seed and Mann Farms, helping feed the Quinter Bulldogs and the world. Gove Community Bible Church, a Jesus-driven community. We support the Quinter Bulldogs. Saline River Seed. Contact Darren Roberts, your Beck's area seed dealer. Farmers and Bulldog fans at heart. And Harmony Farms, Kansas, proud supporters of Quinter schools. None of these broadcasts would be possible without those great sponsors who have been kind of with us since ourselves, Tiger Media Network and Quinter Public Schools have been together on this journey. So it's been a great journey for both sides, and couldn't thank Quinter community fans and family and friends for all their support. Shot is a little too hard by Cabry Kwasniewska, but Betts gets it. She drives and pulls up, but she is fouled before she can get a shot off. Oh, they will say in the act of shooting. Nope, no they won't. So that foul's on Madeline Kraus, her first. Smith gets it, and she steps out of bounds, though. Turnover. Just got herself a little too deep in that and had nowhere to go and was kind of double teamed. It was great defense by the Bobcats. So Sage Betts will check out, and that brings in Mesh. A little 1-2-2 look defensively here for the Bulldogs. Kraus brings it up. She stalled out with it. Swings a hard pass over. Great pass over to Flax, who just misses, but there's Cuesta again with a rebound. Shot just short for Kraus. You see Callahan Flax. She's just a sophomore, but she's going to have some talent. And that's going to be another travel on Serenity Smith. Just kind of got the happy feet syndrome there before she wanted to take the shot. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. 56-16, 40-point lead for the Bulldogs. Kraus with a great drive around, but then she's forced into the turnover. Cabry dribbles up. Havlis calls out the play. Let's see what they go with. Cerny swings down low. Hargett pops out to the corner. Over to Cabry. One dribble and pulls up with it. Hargett swings it down into Briggs. Passes it out to Serenity Smith, who drives in. Just misses. Kraus with another one. We go to the fourth quarter, 56-16, 40-point lead. Bulldogs well in control.
Providing clients with the knowledge they deserve and the coverage they desire, Kendra Salyers Barnes with Farm Bureau Financial Service specializes in excellent customer service, integrity, and accountability. She has dedicated over 20 years to serving Northwest Kansas communities. For all your insurance and financial needs, call or stop by the office to see Kendra at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Hoxie at 785-675-3661 or Quinter at 785-754-3661. 3641. Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help protect what matters most in life.
Back here, 40-point lead for the Bulldogs. Well in control. About the first 2 minutes into this first quarter, they really started clicking defensively. Got a lot of easy turnovers and a lot of easy baskets, and the lead just ballooned from there. 8 different players have scored for them, led by senior Briggs. She has 15. Bryn Gillespie, 14. Another solid game for her. Worth with 9, just shy of the double-digit mark. Briggs has been solid as well defensively. Numerous blocks and rebounds. Forced a tie-up. Bulldogs have it. This will be a running clock. It's over the 30-point margin, so this will be running clock in this quarter. Worth fires it down into Briggs. Nearly takes the shot, then thinks, man, she takes it anyway. Gives her 17. Kind of didn't want to, and she wanted to, and then she did take it. And she nailed it. Zielinski, quick first step. Nearly with a steal. Right in front of Flax, but just tips out of hand right in front of the Bobcat bench. Kraus dribbles it up. Splits the defenders, but she is going to be called or the recipient of a reach-in foul. Worth with a foul. Her 3rd of the game. 5th. Here comes some subs, and 4 starters who were in come out. Mesh stays out there. Bobcats pack it into the line. Inside to Cuesta. Fires up, just misses. We got a foul. Looks like Kraus will be the recipient of it. Got the rebound, was fouled underneath. Mia Briggs, her 3rd. Cabry gets it, brings it up. Gillespie slows it down into Mesh, back out. Cabry from Briggs, what a hustle. Just stepped on that sideline right by the edge of the Quinter bench, but she's played well tonight, Mia Briggs. 4 points, well over her average. Doesn't score a lot, easily just kind of averages 2.8 per game. She hustles and she's quick. That lead's going to lead to good things for Matt Havlis down the road, too, as she's just a freshman. Driving a baseline jumper, just misses. Betts comes down with it. Another rebound for her. Bobcats have had some looks tonight. Had some short shots, but they've either been a little bit short or a little bit too hard. Mesh fires it up, just misses. Would have been nice to see that go in for her. Bobcats grab the ball, and there will be a foul on Quinter. It's on Cabry, her 3rd. 7th, so that puts him in a 1-on-1 as Hargett checks in, and Bryn Gillespie will go out. She's got 14. Averages 11.7 per game so far this year, so she's over her average. Cuesta with a 1-on-1. She makes the first. All her points tonight have come from the line. That's her 6th. This would give her 7. Got nice form on her free throw. 7 points. So leading scorer for the Bobcats once again. Cabry, quick first step, but she's called for travel. Serenity Smith comes in for Cabry. That might do it for her for the night. She's usually one of the first off the bench for the Bobcats, or Bulldogs. Looking ahead for the Bulldogs, after this game, they'll move to 8-0, stay undefeated, and they'll go on the road Friday to Sharon Springs to take on the Walls County Wildcats. And then next week begins 3 games in the Northwest Kansas League tournament. So we'll see some tougher competition there. And they could end up facing off against Rollins County again, who they beat by 4 points to win the title at the Castle Rock Classic, which hard to believe it's been since the late 90s that the Bulldog girls hadn't won the Castle Rock Classic title. Hargett with the 3 just a little short. Betts thinks about trying to tie up the rebound on Payne, but says, no, I'll get back on defense. Passes it down, Hargett, tight pressure on Strickler. Shot is up and in. 58-20 now, 2:50 left. Cross-court pass all the way from Hargett. Betts left it with the lane wide open. She's kind of like, I've got to take that shot. Ball comes down to the Bobcats. Mesh and Hargett tie it up, but the ball tips out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bobcats. Payne looks like it'll stay with the Bulldogs. Pass into Serene Smith, who corner free throw line can't get the jumper down. Hargett forces the jump ball on the rebound. Smith has had some good looks tonight, taking some good shots on open occasions. It just hasn't really had a chance to get in and fall down. Only got 2 points tonight. That's pressures. Questa with the rebound, and she gets the putback. Her 9th point of the night, nearly in double figures. She's played well. Hargett looks, pass it into Mesh, out to Betts. Fires up the 3 and sinks it. Nothing but net. Nice looking shot. 61-22, 1:30 left with the running clock. Fires up, misses the shot. Oh, but Cuesta steals it right away, and she gets the putback. 11, that gives her double figures. She's been a bright spot for the Bobcats tonight. Hargett has it knocked out of her hands, but it will remain with the Bulldogs. 1 minute to go, running clock, 61-24. 9 different Bulldogs have scored tonight. Smith with the drive, and she is fouled. That's going to be on Cuesta, her 4th. Briggs drives in. Nice shot by Briggs. Hi, Briggs with her 6th point of the night. She is very athletic. Going to be a great player to have around for Havlis and his crew over the next couple of years. Just a freshman, she's got 6. Smith with another travel. Just a little too excited at times, I think. Running clock, this one's what it's gonna end up being, 63-24. Bulldogs cruise. Cruise to the 39-point win, 63-24. For the Bobcats, Lily Payne finishes with 1 point, 9 points for Callahan Flax. Krause finishes with 3, and Cuesta leads away with 11. For the Bulldogs, Anna Briggs, senior, 17 points, 14 points for Bren Gillespie, 5 for Cashlyn Kwasniewska. Kennedy Worth finishes with 9, 5 for Solinsky, 2 for Sierra Smith, 2 for Cabry Kwasniewska, 6 for Maya Briggs, and 3 for Sage Betts. Bulldogs roll. Running clock, 4th quarter, 63-24 is the final. We'll be back in about 20 minutes for the start of the boys' game.
Solinsky Land and Cattle Inc. of Park, Kansas proudly supports all Bulldog activities and Bulldog athletics. Kelly and Curtis are lifelong residents of Gove County and have farmed for over 30 years. They proudly run their family business. The Solenskys operate a small livestock feed yard while also growing wheat and corn. Keeping up with the best practices, they incorporate no-till farming in the operation to the greatest extent possible. Solensky Land and Cattle would like to congratulate the Bulldogs on the tremendous accomplishments of this year and wish them the best of luck.
Gove County Medical Center is your 24-hour critical access hospital located in Quinter, Kansas. Since 1925, GCMC has been providing outstanding health care for Northwest Kansas, such as surgery, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, lab, emergency services, radiology, and much more. GCMC is a top 20 critical access hospital. So for all your health care needs, visit Gove County Medical Center or call at 785-754-3341. Proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
GG&T Cattle Company is a fourth-generation seed stock producer owned and operated by Cindy, Garrett, Crystal, and Reed and Jessica Worth. They specialize in registered Solaris, Angus, and Optimizer cattle. Join GG&T for the 48th annual production sale on February 23, 2023 at their ranch south of Quinter. GG&T Cattle Company, proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs.
Gove Community Bible Church, located in Gove, Kansas, is a Jesus-driven community that is proud to support the Quinter Bulldogs. We offer worship on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. If you would like to know more about our church, visit our website at www.govecbc.com or download our Faith Life app from the QR code. Be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Harmony Farms, Kansas is a sixth-generation family farm located in Decatur County, Kansas. It was founded in 1878, and we still farm the original homestead. Harmony Farms, Kansas has been certified organic since 1987, and we're certified by the Organic Crop Improvement Association, National Organic Producers, and in Canada with the U.S. Canadian Equivalency Program. Harmony Farms offers certified organic wheat, milo, and millet both in bulk and individual packaging along with individual bags of whole wheat flour. Harmony Farms, Kansas, a proud supporter of Quinter Schools.
Man Farms is your local AgriGold agent. For over 80 years, AgriGold has delivered quality corn and soybean seed to growers with unmatched genetic innovation and performance. Utilizing local in-field trials to gain first-hand knowledge of the best product lines for the area, let us help you with your seed selection decisions. Offering direct shipping or local seed delivery services for your seed needs. For additional information, call Shane at 785-299-0510. Man Farms and AgriGold, proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
Smoky Hill Ag is your precision ag service dealer. They offer customized agronomy for your farm, providing precision fertilizer applications with custom chemical blends. Smoky Hill Ag will create recommendations specific to each farmer's needs. With local service and competitive prices over the past 15 years, Smoky Hill Ag provides local ownership, management, and employment with community involvement. Trust them for all of your customized agronomy needs. Smoky Hill Ag, a loyal supporter of Quinter High School. At Beck's, we are farmers at heart. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. We are proud to announce Saline River Seed, your dedicated Beck's dealers now serving farmers in northwest Kansas. At Beck's, we are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. For more information, call your Beck's local dealer, Darren Roberts, at 785-299-0126.
Kansas Land Bank is a locally owned community bank supporting community and school events. They are a full-service bank offering everything from ag loans to personal savings and checking accounts. Kansas Land Bank has a friendly staff that provides that personal touch. As one of the few locally owned community banks left in western Kansas, they strive to serve the needs of the people in our area. Kansas Land Bank remains a proud supporter of all Bulldog activities.
As we close in on our 20th year of practice, Dr. Blackwood and his staff want to thank our patients who've trusted us with your oral care. Just like the Bulldogs take pride in their academic and athletic endeavors, Blackwood Family Dentistry takes pride in providing quality care and great service. Come in and see us at Blackwood Family Dentistry for your routine and restorative oral care. Go Bulldogs!
Kaiser Angus supports the Bulldogs in their academic and athletic achievement. Kaiser Angus is owned and operated by Daryl and Frina Kaiser. They have served many ranchers in the area and farmed in Gove County since 1990. The Kaisers offer and sell registered Black Angus cattle. They also look forward to being your new seed stock source. Look for their annual production sale the first Thursday in April. More information can be found at kaiserangus.com. Kaiser Angus is proud to support the Bulldogs in this tough year and looks forward to many more accomplishments to come.
Bluestem Medical Primary Care Physicians Dr. Michael Mackin, Dr. Doug Grumbacher, Dr. Shelley Grumbacher, Dr. Scott Rempel, Dr. Anna Rempel, and nurse practitioner Glenda Wheeler provide medical assistance for the entire family. Their amazing staff offer services for all ages, including OB, sick and well visits, televisits, physicals, immunizations, and minor procedures. Visit them at 501 Garfield Street in Quinter, or give them a call at 785-754-3333. Bluestem Medical, proud supporter of the Bulldogs.
Family Market in downtown Quinter is here to provide fuel for Bulldogs of all ages. Come in and check out our variety of fresh produce, the large selection from the meat department, or food from the deli section. Offering weekly specials, Family Market has your family covered. Shop local, where we provide friendly smiles, a warm welcome, and service you can't find elsewhere. Family Market, a locally owned grocery store, is a proud supporter of all things Bulldog and Bulldog athletics.
Providing clients with the knowledge they deserve and the coverage they desire, Kendra Salyers Barnes with Farm Bureau Financial Service specializes in excellent customer service, integrity, and accountability. She has dedicated over 20 years to serving Northwest Kansas communities. For all your insurance and financial needs, call or stop by the office to see Kendra at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Hoxie at 785-675-3661 or Quinter at 785-754-3641. Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help protect what matters most in life.
Solinsky Land and Cattle Inc. of Park, Kansas proudly supports all Bulldog activities and Bulldog athletics. Kelly and Curtis are lifelong residents of Gove County and have farmed for over 30 years. They proudly run their family business. The Solinskys operate a small livestock feed yard while also growing wheat and corn. Keeping up with the best practices, they incorporate no-till farming in the operation to the greatest extent possible. Solinsky Land and Cattle would like to congratulate the Bulldogs on the tremendous accomplishments of this year and wish them the best of luck.
Gove County Medical Center is your 24-hour critical access hospital located in Quinter, Kansas. Since 1925, GCMC has been providing outstanding health care for Northwest Kansas, such as surgery, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, lab, emergency services, radiology, and much more. GCMC is a top 20 critical access hospital. So for all your health care needs, visit Gove County Medical Center or call at 785-754-3341. Proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
GG&T Cattle Company is a fourth-generation seed stock producer owned and operated by Cindy, Garrett, Crystal, and Reed and Jessica Worth. They specialize in registered Solaris, Angus, and Optimizer cattle. Join GG&T for the 48th annual production sale on February 23, 2023 at their ranch south of Quinter. GG&T Cattle Company, proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs.
Gove Community Bible Church, located in Gove, Kansas, is a Jesus-driven community that is proud to support the Quinter Bulldogs. We offer worship on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. If you would like to know more about our church, visit our website at www.govecbc.com or download our Faith Life app from the QR code. Be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Harmony Farms, Kansas is a sixth-generation family farm located in Decatur County, Kansas. It was founded in 1878, and we still farm the original homestead. Harmony Farms, Kansas has been certified organic since 1987, and we're certified by the Organic Crop Improvement Association national organic producers, and in Canada with the U.S. Canadian Equivalency Program. Harmony Farms offers certified organic wheat, milo, and millet both in bulk and individual packaging along with individual bags of whole wheat flour. Harmony Farms, Kansas, a proud supporter of Quinter schools.
Man Farms is your local AgriGold agent. For over 80 years, AgriGold has delivered quality corn and soybean seed to growers with unmatched genetic innovation and performance. Utilizing local in-field trials to gain first-hand knowledge of the best product lines for the area, let us help you with your seed selection decisions. Offering direct shipping or local seed delivery services for your seed needs. For additional information, call Shane at 785-299-0510. Man Farms and AgriGold, proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
Smoky Hill Ag is your precision ag service dealer. They offer customized agronomy for your farm, providing precision fertilizer applications with custom chemical blends. Smoky Hill Ag will create recommendations specific to each farmer's needs. With local service and competitive prices over the past 15 years, Smoky Hill Ag provides local ownership, management, and employment with community involvement. Trust them for all of your customized agronomy needs. Smoky Hill Ag, a loyal supporter of Quinter High School. At Beck's, we are farmers at heart. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. We are proud to announce Saline River Seed, your dedicated Beck's dealers now serving farmers in northwest Kansas. At Beck's, we are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. For more information, call your Beck's local dealer, Darren Roberts, at 785-299-0126.
Kansas Land Bank is a locally owned community bank supporting community and school events. They are a full-service bank offering everything from ag loans to personal savings and checking accounts. Kansas Land Bank has a friendly staff that provides that personal touch. As one of the few locally owned community banks left in western Kansas, they strive to serve the needs of the people in our area. Kansas Land Bank remains a proud supporter of all Bulldog activities.
As we close in on our 20th year of practice, Dr. Blackwood and his staff want to thank our patients who've trusted us with your oral care. Just like the Bulldogs take pride in their academic and athletic endeavors, Blackwood Family Dentistry takes pride in providing quality care and great service. Come in and see us at Blackwood Family Dentistry for your routine and restorative oral care. Go Bulldogs!
Kaiser Angus supports the Bulldogs in their academic and athletic achievement. Kaiser Angus is owned and operated by Daryl and Frina Kaiser. They have served many ranchers in the area and farmed in Gove County since 1990. The Kaisers offer and sell registered Black Angus cattle. They also look forward to being your new seed stock source. Look for their annual production sale the first Thursday in April. More information can be found at kaiserangus.com. Kaiser Angus is proud to support the Bulldogs in this tough year and looks forward to many more accomplishments to come.
Bluestem Medical Primary Care Physicians Dr. Michael Mackin, Dr. Doug Grumbacher, Dr. Shelley Grumbacher, Dr. Scott Rempel, Dr. Anna Rempel, and nurse practitioner Glenda Wheeler provide medical assistance for the entire family. Their amazing staff offers services for all ages, including OB, sick and well visits, televisits, physicals, immunizations, and minor procedures. Visit them at 501 Garfield Street in Quinter, or give them a call at 785-754-3333. Bluestem Medical, proud supporter of the Bulldogs.
Family Market in downtown Quinter is here to provide fuel for Bulldogs of all ages. Come in and check out our variety of fresh produce, the large selection from the meat department, or food from the deli section. Offering weekly specials, Family Market has your family covered. Shop local, where we provide friendly smiles, a warm welcome, and service you can't find elsewhere. Family Market, a locally owned grocery store, is a proud supporter of all things Bulldog and Bulldog athletics.
Providing clients with the knowledge they deserve and the coverage they desire, Quinter Salyers Barnes with Farm Bureau Financial Service specializes in excellent customer service, integrity, and accountability. She has dedicated over 20 years to serving Northwest Kansas communities. For all your insurance and financial needs, call or stop by the office to see Quinter at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Hoxie at 785-675-3661 or Quinter at 785-754-3641. Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help protect what matters most in life.
Solenski Land and Cattle Inc. of Park, Kansas proudly supports all Bulldog activities and Bulldog athletics. Kelly and Curtis are lifelong residents of Gove County and have farmed for over 30 years. They proudly run their family business. The Solenskis operate a small livestock feed yard while also growing wheat and corn. Keeping up with the best practices, they incorporate no-till farming in the operation to the greatest extent possible. Solenski Land and Cattle would like to congratulate the Bulldogs on the tremendous accomplishments of this year and wish them the best of luck.
Gove County Medical Center is your 24-hour critical access hospital located in Quinter, Kansas. Since 1925, GCMC has been providing outstanding health care for Northwest Kansas, such as surgery, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, lab, emergency services, radiology, and much more. GCMC is a top 20 critical access hospital. So for all your health care needs, visit Gove County Medical Center or call at 785-754-3341. Proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Doghouse, home of the Quinter Bulldogs. To the Doghouse, Quinter, as we prepare for the boys basketball contest tonight between the Bulldogs and Western Plains Healy. Let's take a look at the starters real quick as the PA announcer goes over them. For the Bobcats, we'll go with number 20, Alessandro Lampus, a 6-foot junior. Number 22, Wojciech Tupek, a 5'11 junior. Number 23, Noah Raymer, 5'10 sophomore. Number 24, David Perez, a 6'1 senior. And rounding out starting lineup, number 13, Angel Gonzalez, 5'6 sophomore. For the Bulldogs, who come into the game 3-4. A little bit of change in the lineup tonight, starting with number 4, Ethan Gruenbacher, a 5'9 junior. Then we go to number 12, Trace Kinderknecht, a 5'9 junior. Trevor Kaiser, number 24, a 5'10 senior. Avery Briggs, number 32, a junior at 5'10. And Lakin Getz, the big man in the middle, number 45, 5'11 junior. The Bulldogs come in, like I said, 3-4. But the biggest thing is they've lost 3 in a row and 4 out of their last 5. Tribune Greeley County tripped the Bulldogs up 2 games before Christmas break. The Jackrabbits are one of the top teams in 1A Division II and the defending champion in that Division II, and pretty much returned to everybody. And then they go on the road against a tough Hill City team, a 2A team. 67-46, Coach Keith Riley's team wins over Chris. And last Friday night here at the Doghouse, opening up the second half of the season, the Dighton Hornets come in, a team they beat earlier in the year, but Dighton got some players back, a few key players back from injury, but the Hornets come out with a 67-63 overtime victory. So Coach Chris wants to see his team jump on top of the Bobcats early tonight and get the win and get back on the winning streak before they go to Sharon Springs, Wallace County on Friday. But Preston Havilis, a senior, paces the team, scoring at 12.3 per game. He'll come off the bench today. Lakin Getz is the only other Bulldog player in double figures at 11.1. He's also averaging 5 rebounds a contest as well. As the tip is controlled by Bulldogs, and Gruenbacher brings it up, wings it over to Briggs. Over to Kinderknecht, paces it down in to Getz, who's double teamed quickly out front to Gruenbacher, who hits it from 3, and that's going to be a great sign right there. Gruenbacher Hasn't shot it well, but he's been consistently pretty solid as the ball is dribbled out of bounds by Tupek. Grubenbacher, if he is able to hit that consistently open three like that, that's going to make the Bulldogs a lot more dangerous. Who, you look at their sub-state, they've got a chance to advance to the 1A D1 state tournament. But it's going to take bringing a little bit of everything together. Down low to Getz. Over to Quinter. Connect, who goes up and is fouled. He'll shoot two. Fouls on number 20, Alessandro Lumpus, his first. We've got a issue here at the scores table. Quinter Connect shoots the three, or a free throw. We'll see what's going on. Resetting the clock had a issue with the clock malfunction, where it kept running. So 7 minutes left in the first quarter. 3-0 Quinter. Quinter Connect gets his shot attempt back here at the line. He misses on the second attempt. You get one more. It's one thing I'm sure Coach Chris would like to see too, is those free throws go down. They're free points. Quinter Connect connects on the second. 4-0 early advantage. Great jump up and block by Kaiser. Comes into the hand that Getz, who gets it poked away. Tupek dribbling it up. He'll set up the offense in the blue old Healy uniforms. And now Lakin Getz called for the block. No touch foul up top by the top of the free throw line. Just his first, though. He's played well for the Bulldogs this season. One of the top players. Raymer triggers it in, looks for an open guy. Close to a 5-second call, gets it out to Tupek. He dribbles it back up and is guarded closely by Quinter Connect. Briggs now in Raymer. Raymer drives. Briggs with a tight defense all the way down the lane. Looked like he went straight up, but they're going to call him for a foul, his first. That'll send Raymer to the line. He'll shoot two. 4-0, 6:32 left in the first quarter. Raymer sinks the first. 5'10" sophomore. Dribbles. Fires it up right-handed and misses. Just able to cut the lead down to 3, 4-1. Grubenbacher drives. Kaiser. Briggs dribbles around, nearly has it stole. Quinter Connect finds, gets inside, he dribbles in, nice short jumper, but just short, hits off the front of the rim. Raymer runs down the rebound. Fired up the court by Perez. Tupek gets it stolen, gets down the floor, layup, and he hits it. Gets his first points of the game, makes it 6-1. Like I said, Getz second on the team in scoring, 11.1 per game. He's a guy that when he gets down low, so strong. He's able to kind of spin around, has a nice little hook shot too as well. As Western Plains, Healy turns it over. Briggs looks for somebody down in the corner. Kaiser pops out finally. Swings it back around. Briggs fires the three just off the mark, but look who's there. Getz gets it, and he's trying to go up, and he's fouled, so he'll go to the line for two. It's kind of like in football. Getz just finds a way to get his nose to the ball. He's one of the state's top linebackers, one of the hardest hitting linebackers too, I think it would be safe to say. Struggled a little bit at the free throw line at the end of the game the other night, but goes 1 of 2 here. He's got 3 points. Grubenbacher leaps high, kind of stops the process of Tupac. Briggs drives all the way down. Briggs lays it in left-handed. Now it's 9-1. They're trying to, it's an over and back call on Tupac. Thought he had stopped just shy of the line, but nope. Refs deemed he was over it, so ball goes back over to the Bulldogs. Grumbacher sets it up, dribbles to the right, round to Briggs, who has it stolen, but then he steals it right back, makes up for the mistake. Fires it over. It gets wide open in there. Has it tipped away. A Lumpus, but it's going to stay here. Grumbacher will fire it in from underneath the basket. See what they go to. Gets up top. Kaiser had his guy posted up, but wasn't a good angle. Quinter Connect kind of forces it in. It's tipped. Goes off the fingertips of the Bulldogs. Zane Beckner comes in. Shea Salyers. And Preston Havilis. Havilis, like you said, leading scorer on the team. 12.3. Coming off the bench tonight. Ely having trouble getting the ball inbounds. So Coach Jeff Michael Jones for Western Plains Healy calls a 30-second timeout. That'll give us a chance to thank some of our sponsors. Kinder Barnes at Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help you protect what matters most in life. Blue Stem Medical, delivering outstanding health care to Northwest Kansas and a proud supporter of the Bulldog Athletics. Blackwood Family Dentistry, helping your family achieve a healthy smile. Kaiser Angus, certified Angus beef sellers and proud supporters for the Bulldogs. Solinsky Land and Cattle Company, wishing the Bulldogs good luck on the 2022-23 season. Smoky Hill Ag, serving Lane, Logan, and Gove County. So special thanks to all those sponsors who have pitched in throughout the year and have understood how important the athletics are and Christmas and spring concerts are for the Bulldogs here. We get back to game action, 9-1. Bulldogs leading. Gonzalez fires it over. Guarded close by Salyers. Salyers is a very athletic looking kid. 6'1" sophomore. It's recovered, gets snuck it in there by Raymer. So he's got 3. Salyers, just like I said, looks good. Nice, true form for a young sophomore. He drills a 3. 12-3. No, he was Salyers is a player that Coach Chris has talked a little bit about and excited about to have around for next couple of years as well too. Great athletic build. Can play defense extremely well too. Ball swung into Gonzalez. Is it poked away by Beckner? No Lumpus. Over to Gonzalez. Guarded closely by Beckner, but Beckner's going to be called for the body check, hip check. That'll be his first. Battle of 2 pretty quick players right there. Bogart comes in. He'll come in for Kaiser. Bogart, one of the state's best 400-meter runners. So Beckner bringing it up, set up the offense. Now he's called for a travel. A little bit frustrated. A little bit too quick at times. David Perez, 6'1" senior. Official's timeout for tying a shoe underneath. They switch the inbound, person throwing the inbounds in a little bit. Goes to Wojtek Tupac, who fires it in. Or to Raymer, brings it up. He drives in and scores. That gives him 5 for the game. It's all yours. Thinks about it. Doesn't. Can't connect. Dribbles down low. Passes to Bogert. Ooh, in and out. And the rebound comes down to Perez. Oh, ricocheted out of bounds. It'll stay with Western Plains Healy, though. Here comes Briggs back into the game, replacing Quinter. Connect. To 5, 2:30 left. Bulldogs trying for the sweep tonight as the girls team easily disposes of the Bobcats. Chupek dribbling around with the left hand, goes behind the back. Briggs is right there, though. There's Beckner with the steal. He goes up, left-handed, lays it in. So Beckner gets on the board and pushes the lead to 14-5. Five-second call, it looks like. Havlis will fire it in. It's number 11. That's Tate Burrell. Just a freshman comes in for Healy of Western Plains. Western Plains Healy, this team made up of I guess, school districts or towns from Ransom, Bazine, Healy, Utica area. All around in there. Alice has a little trouble with it. Drives down right-handed, looking for a teammate. It's all yours. Swings it over. Beckner out there. He drives in, fires up, but has his shot blocked. But the refs say David Perez got a little bit too much of the wrist, so Beckner will go shoot 2. Beckner's first attempt is up and bounces off the front of the rim and off. Just 2 of 5 so far as a team, the Bulldogs are at the free throw line. Beckner's second attempt. Nice rotation, and he leaves that one well short. So the lead doesn't change, 14-5, 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Beckner guarding Gonzalez. Burrell. Great defense by Sawyers right there. Had his hands up, didn't force could have easily been called for a foul, didn't force anything, just had it right there and forced the ball to go right off the side. Beckner fires up a 3. This one's a little too hard. Out to Shea, off the top of the back of the rim. Havlis runs it down. This is one thing Coach Chris wanted him to work, get a little more aggressive on the rebounding edge. His shot's off the mark, bounces off the rim, and goes right back to Angel Gonzalez. Raymer dribbles it up, slows it down a little bit. 45 seconds to go. Over Burrell. Nothing. Briggs hounding him. Beckner out. Over to Raymer. Almost seems like this first quarter is each team kind of trying to fill each other out, trying to see what they're going to do, what they're going to try. Burrell trapped in the corner by Briggs. Now a foul called, holding. We'll see who that's on. That's on Shea Sawyers. Happened away from the ball. Just Shea's first. 4th team foul. Almost works against Western Plains Healy, though, because Bulldogs have been strong on their inbounds defense, forcing turnovers. Beckner's going to be called for the body. Gonzalez drives left and tries to hit the baseline and gets there before Beckner. That'll be Beckner's second. 15 foul. 2 more and they'll be in the bonus. Coach Jones hollers out what he wants from his team. Now we got an offensive foul. Bogert held his ground, and it'll be on Lumpus. His second. He's trying to kind of clear himself out on the screen move, so. Havlis fires it up, 0.5 tenths of a second left, but he's fouled. He'll go to his line, shoot 2, try to extend the lead here. The first quarter finally comes to a close. Havlis off on the first one. He's got to drive Coach Christ a little bit bonkers. Havlis 13 of 24, just 54% from the free throw line so far this year entering the game. He goes 1 of 2, so 50%. Fires it down. Now will run out the clock. 15-5, end of 1, as the Bulldogs take control. We'll be back right after this.
GG&T Cattle Company is a fourth-generation seed stock producer owned and operated by Cindy, Garrett, Crystal, and Reed and Jessica Worth. They specialize in registered Solaris, Angus, and Optimizer cattle. Join GG&T for the 48th annual production sale on February 23, 2023 at their ranch south of Quinter. GG&T Cattle Company, proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs.
Back here in Quinter, 15-5, the Bulldogs with a 10-point lead heading into the second quarter. Wasn't a thing of beauty at times, but a 10-point lead's a 10-point lead, and I'm sure Coach Chris will be happy with that, and along with Assistant Coach Rucker, and they'll be wanting to get things going here, really crank it up here in the second quarter and kind of show who's the dominant team. 7 different Bulldogs scored in that first quarter, so you got to like the spreading the ball around, getting a lot of people involved. Just one, Noah Raymer, for Western Plains Healy is the only scorer. He has all 5 for the team. Briggs with great defense. The ball stopped up front. Tries to pass it back over, and then Raymer goes hard into the backboard on his own, but pass was just a little too far out of his hands. Briggs had the great defense there. Grunbacher over to Quinter Connect, brings it down. Briggs, cross-court pass. Quinter connects, fires, and he hits it. Trey shot it well from three-point range, hit some key threes to keep the Bulldogs in that game Friday against Dighton. Briggs with the steal, he goes powers up. He'll go to the line shooting 2. Briggs is a sneaky quick player. Quick hands. Left-handed shot, up and in. That gives him 3 for the game. Gonzalez checks out. Solis in for Western Plains Healy. Second one's a little hard off the back of the rim. Raymer with the board. Grunbacher steps up, gets the double team on the court, and then hustles back. What a great hustle by Grunbacher. Gets the trap near midcourt, recovers, gets back, finds the open guy underneath, helps force the turnover late under the basket. Quick, crafty move by Grunbacher. Briggs with the ball, kind of forces it in down low to at the top of the key to Lakin. Quinter connects. Shot bounces 2 or 3 times on the rim, finally off, and it careens out of bounds off a Bulldog player. So Western Plains Healy has it. They'll trigger it in under the basket. Once again, this Bulldog defense is giving them fits, trying to get that ball in bounds. Nearly another turnover. Briggs and Gruenbacher kind of run into each other a little bit. Great defensive by both of them. Nearly steps over the line there. Hands it off to Tupic. There's Quinter Connect, quick hands. Flex it out of bounds into the student section. And Gonzalez back in. Briggs with a steal. Another one, and he kind of gets his legs taken out. He'll go almost a good form tackle there, but Briggs will go to the line shooting 1-and-1 because that's a 7th foul on the team. I'm going Noah Reamer, his 2nd. Briggs went 1 of 2 at the line earlier. Now there's a lane violation. So that'll go down as no attempt at all then. He's got 3 points. 19-5, 6:36 left before halftime. Gonzalez gets it. Over to Perez, who has it swiped away by Quinter Connect. Gruenbacher drives in, left-handed layup. That gives him 5. They said this. Another steal by Quinter Connect. Briggs brings it up, dishes it right back, gets in the middle, has a shot partially blocked, but it goes to Briggs. He's just hounded. Now they call a double dribble on him. He was kind of triple teamed there for a second. Didn't know, I don't think, how to get rid of the ball. A lot of contact. This press causing some fits here for Western Plains Healy. Kaiser, great, solid stance at him. Laking pulls it down and kind of just looks at him. Says, I'm a little bit stronger from you. Now we've got a foul underneath. Crashing in. That'll be on Getz. That's his 2nd. Havels comes in for Briggs. Bulldogs with a 16-point lead. It's about the 3rd time out of the last 4 possessions that the Bulldogs have either had a steal or nearly had a steal on that half-court trap. They get a lot of teams to dribble into that kind of coffin area, and that's exactly what you want as a head coach. Havels playing tight defense. Earns a 5-second call. And that's a great defensive stand by Havels. Play solid defense. Force a turnover. And gives your team a chance to score. Havels wanted to fire. I think he realized he was just a little too deep. Kaiser swinging around. He gets hit. He'll go to the line for 2. Kaiser averaging 5 points a game. 4th on the team. Fouls on Reamer, his 3rd. Full timeout here called. 5:03, 21-5. Bulldogs lead at the free throw line.
Gove Community Bible Church, located in Gove, Kansas, is a Jesus-driven community that is proud to support the Quinter Bulldogs. We offer worship on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. If you would like to know more about our church, visit our website at www.govcbc.com or download our Faith Life app from the QR code. Be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Back here in Quinter, as the cheerleaders for the Quinter Bulldogs pull off the court after pumping up the fans here during the break. 16-point lead for their hometown team. Just got to give them something to cheer about and have a little fun about. Gruenbacher has been leading the way so far for the Bulldogs, 5 points after jumping in the starting lineup. He's played real well. His first three-pointer of the game was nothing but net. Only one he's taken so far, but it looked nice and smooth, and that's something if you can get a nice consistent stroke from deep and you can consistently hit that, that's going to help your team and make you a danger and another threat needs to be guarded, especially when you get to postseason. So, had a good year on the football field for the Bulldogs as well. Kaiser at the line. First free throw attempt, a little bit hard though. Struggling at the line a little bit, the Bulldogs. Sinks the second one, though. 22-5. Another great hustle back. Great recovery defense by Gruenbacher. Trying to trigger it in. They have a shot. Kaiser gets a piece of it. Tipped. Almost comes down with a rebound, but it goes off his hands. Just a little bit out of his reach from him trying to fully pull that in with his monster claws. Tupac dribbling around, closely guarded by Trace. Swing over to Reamer. And then Gonzalez. Great play. But the shot is just off, and Kaiser misses it. Goes down to Gruenbacher. Passes it back, but Havels had kind of slowed up just a little bit. Ref hesitates just for a little bit, but he says, let's stay here. Bulldog basketball. Getz will throw it in. Go in a line formation. Kaiser pops out. Then he curls back around. Well, has it kind of hit nearly around his ear. Havels just off to the right a little bit. Wampus can't control it, and it stays here. So Bulldogs with another chance, see if they're able to take advantage. Havels down the corner. Great pass into Kaiser, who finishes. Great assist from Havels to Kaiser. Kaiser's third point of the game. Getz just misses. Tupac almost out of control there. Kind of a wobbly shot, not a lot of rotation, just misses it. Havels outjumps Tupac for it. Tupac lands hard. Was slow to get up, and the refs call time for him just a little bit. Havels' third point of the game off the layup. It's a quick outlet by Gruenbacher. And you see Briggs back in, Zane Beckner back in, and Shea Salyers. Gotta like Salyers in that middle there. Havels with his steal. Had Salyers on the right, just missed him. Briggs drives. Kaiser changed the pivot foot, and the refs were on to that right away. Prez brings it in. Back to a zone for the Bulldogs here. 26-5, 21-point advantage. Gonzalez has it. Throws it. Oh, Havas nearly a steal. Recovers. Coach Jones for West Plains, Healy calls out that what he wants to see the team going. Gonzalez now dishes in. Left open, just doesn't want to take the shot. And he's going to get called for a travel. He lifted that pivot foot off. And you can't do that. Passed up 2 open shots, took a dribble in, and then got himself in trouble. And that led to another turnover. Beckner dribbles it up. Greg swings it to Shea. Knocked out of his hand. And it stays with the Bulldogs. And in comes Camden Polifka, who come in for Kaiser. Polifka, a 5'10 junior, or excuse me, 5'10 sophomore, 5'11 sophomore. Haven't seen a lot of action this year. It's going to be countered on. Briggs forced into a tie-up, and that'll go as a turnover. No, it won't. Now they say Quinter ball. Polifka over to Shea. Just loses it, kind of goes off his knee. Turnover. Western Plains Healy got a chance to cut into it. Haven't scored in a long while. Haven't scored this quarter. Approaching nearly 6 minutes into this quarter without a point. Briggs with another swipe with his right hand. But that bat is batted out of bounds to Coach Matt Havlis. So the girls who were victorious tonight. Gonzalez fires it in down low. Off the side of the backboard, and Sawyers comes up with it. Great pass down low to Polifka. Oh, Polifka has it blocked. Great recovery by David Perez for Western Plains Healy. And now they're going to call a foul. 1-1. It was on 24, David Perez. Team's 9th. So Camden Polifka will go to the line. 1-1. Bounces that one home. Now 27-5. 1:57 left. Just short. So Polifka goes 1 of 2 from the line, but pushes the lead to 22. Gonzalez had a couple steps open shot, but he just choosing not to take that. You got to think Coach Jones is going to tell him at halftime to take that shot if you're open. Havlis out and Briggs out. That brings Gunnar Couture into the lineup, just a freshman. And Bogert. Beckner has it. Zane Beckner. Well off the mark, air ball. Goes out to Gonzalez. Brings it up to Tupek. Guarded by Katura. Gonzalez. Bogart out on him. The Reamer. Throws it away. Another turnover. Right now, Coach Matt Havlis for the girls team, he's the man of the hour over there, getting the last 2 back-to-back possessions, I believe. Beckner dribbles it up, fires over to Katura. Shea gets it, 1 step in. Nice looking shot, but just off the back of the rim. Beckner tries a little jab step, then takes the shot anyway, and it bounces off the heel and up over the backboard. So it'll go down as a team rebound for the Bobcats. Gonzalez takes a unnecessary step, and that's a travel. So back to Quinter, 23.6 left. Bulldogs with a 22-point lead. Have not allowed a point this quarter. The defensive effort in holding Western Plains Healy scoreless this quarter is going to make Coach Christ happy. A few missed free throws and a couple turnovers and everything else, not going to make him happy. Beckner with kind of a step to the side three. Almost gets a three to go off his side, but that's 27-5. Bulldogs hold Western Plains Healy scoreless in the second quarter. They lead by 22.
Harmony Farms, Kansas is a sixth-generation family farm located in Decatur County, Kansas. It was founded in 1878, and we still farm the original homestead. Harmony Farms, Kansas has been certified organic since 1987, and we're certified by the Organic Crop Improvement Association, National Organic Producers, and in Canada with the U.S. Canadian Equivalency Program. Harmony Farms offers certified organic wheat, milo, and millet both in bulk and individual packaging along with individual bags of whole wheat flour. Harmony Farms, Kansas, a proud supporter of Quinter Schools.
Man Farms is your local AgriGold agent. For over 80 years, AgriGold has delivered quality corn and soybean seed to growers with unmatched genetic innovation and performance. Utilizing local in-field trials to gain first-hand knowledge of the best product lines for the area, let us help you with your seed selection decisions. Offering direct shipping or local seed delivery services for your seed needs. For additional information, call Shane at 785-299-0510. Man Farms and AgriGold, proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
Smoky Hill Ag is your precision ag service dealer. They offer customized agronomy for your farm, providing precision fertilizer applications with custom chemical blends. Smoky Hill Ag will create recommendations specific to each farmer's needs. With local service and competitive prices over the past 15 years, Smoky Hill Ag provides local ownership, management, and employment with community involvement. Trust them for all of your customized agronomy needs. Smoky Hill Ag, a loyal supporter of Quinter High School. At Beck's, we are farmers at heart. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. We are proud to announce Saline River Seed, your dedicated Beck's dealers now serving farmers in northwest Kansas. At Beck's, we are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. For more information, call your Beck's local dealer, Darren Roberts, at 785-299-0126.
Kansas Land Bank is a locally owned community bank supporting community and school events. They are a full-service bank offering everything from ag loans to personal savings and checking accounts. Kansas Land Bank has a friendly staff that provides that personal touch. As one of the few locally owned community banks left in western Kansas, they strive to serve the needs of the people in our area. Kansas Land Bank remains a proud supporter of all Bulldog activities.
As we close in on our 20th year of practice, Dr. Blackwood and his staff want to thank our patients who've trusted us with your oral care. Just like the Bulldogs take pride in their academic and athletic endeavors, Blackwood Family Dentistry takes pride in providing quality care and great service. Come in and see us at Blackwood Family Dentistry for your routine and restorative oral care. Go Bulldogs!
Kaiser Angus supports the Bulldogs in their academic and athletic achievement. Kaiser Angus is owned and operated by Daryl and Frina Kaiser. They have served many ranchers in the area and farmed in Gove County since 1990. The Kaisers offer and sell registered Black Angus cattle. They also look forward to being your new seed stock source. Look for their annual production sale the first Thursday in April. More information can be found at kaiserangus.com. Kaiser Angus is proud to support the Bulldogs in this tough year and looks forward to many more accomplishments to come.
Bluestem Medical primary care physicians Dr. Michael Mackin, Dr. Doug Grumbacher, Dr. Shelley Grumbacher, Dr. Scott Rempel, Dr. Anna Rempel, and nurse practitioner Glenda Wheeler provide medical assistance for the entire family. Their amazing staff offers services for all ages, including OB, sick and well visits, televisits, physicals, immunizations, and minor procedures. Visit them at 501 Garfield Street in Quinter, or give them a call at 785-754-3333. Bluestem Medical, proud supporter of the Bulldogs.
Family Market in downtown Quinter is here to provide fuel for Bulldogs of all ages. Come in and check out our variety of fresh produce, the large selection from the meat department, or food from the deli section. Offering weekly specials, Family Market has your family covered. Shop local, where we provide friendly smiles, a warm welcome, and service you can't find elsewhere. Family Market, a locally owned grocery store, is a proud supporter of all things Bulldog and Bulldog athletics.
Providing clients with the knowledge they deserve and the coverage they desire, Kendra Salyers Barnes with Farm Bureau Financial Service specializes in excellent customer service, integrity, and accountability. She has dedicated over 20 years to serving Northwest Kansas communities. For all your insurance and financial needs, call or stop by the office to see Kendra at Farm Bureau Financial Services in Hoxie at 785-675-3661 or Quinter at 785-754-3641. Farm Bureau Financial Services, here to help protect what matters most in life.
Solinsky Land and Cattle Inc. of Park, Kansas proudly supports all Bulldog activities and Bulldog athletics. Kelly and Curtis are lifelong residents of Gove County and have farmed for over 30 years. They proudly run their family business. The Solinskys operate a small livestock feed yard while also growing wheat and corn. Keeping up with the best practices, they incorporate no-till farming in the operation to the greatest extent possible. Solinsky Land and Cattle would like to congratulate the Bulldogs on the tremendous accomplishments of this year and wish them the best of luck.
Gove County Medical Center is your 24-hour critical access hospital located in Quinter, Kansas. Since 1925, GCMC has been providing outstanding health care for Northwest Kansas, such as surgery, physical therapy, respiratory therapy, lab, emergency services, radiology, and much more. GCMC is a top 20 critical access hospital. So for all your health care needs, visit Gove County Medical Center or call at 785-754-3341. Proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
GG&T Cattle Company is a fourth-generation seed stock producer owned and operated by Cindy, Garrett, Crystal, and Reed and Jessica Worth. They specialize in registered Solaris, Angus, and Optimizer cattle. Join GG&T for the 48th annual production sale on February 23, 2023 at their ranch south of Quinter. GG&T Cattle Company, proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs.
Gove Community Bible Church, located in Gove, Kansas, is a Jesus-driven community that is proud to support the Quinter Bulldogs. We offer worship on Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. If you would like to know more about our church, visit our website at www.govecbc.com or download our Faith Life app from the QR code. Be sure to follow us on Facebook as well. Good luck, Bulldogs.
Harmony Farms, Kansas is a sixth-generation family farm located in Decatur County, Kansas. It was founded in 1878, and we still farm the original homestead. Harmony Farms, Kansas has been certified organic since 1987, and we're certified by the Organic Crop Improvement Association, National Organic Producers, and in Canada with the U.S. Canadian Equivalency Program. Harmony Farms offers certified organic wheat, milo, and millet both in bulk and individual packaging along with individual bags of whole wheat flour. Harmony Farms, Kansas, a proud supporter of Quinter Schools.
Man Farms is your local AgriGold agent. For over 80 years, AgriGold has delivered quality corn and soybean seed to growers with unmatched genetic innovation and performance. Utilizing local in-field trials to gain first-hand knowledge of the best product lines for the area, let us help you with your seed selection decisions. Offering direct shipping or local seed delivery services for your seed needs. For additional information, call Shane at 785-299-0510. Man Farms and AgriGold, proud supporters of the Bulldogs.
Smoky Hill Ag is your precision ag service dealer. They offer customized agronomy for your farm, providing precision fertilizer applications with custom chemical blends. Smoky Hill Ag will create recommendations specific to each farmer's needs. With local service and competitive prices over the past 15 years, Smoky Hill Ag provides local ownership, management, and employment with community involvement. Trust them for all of your customized agronomy needs. Smoky Hill Ag, a loyal supporter of Quinter High School.
We're back here in Quinter, ready to start the second half action. The Bulldogs well in control, 27-5 lead heading into the third quarter. Really aided by a strong defensive effort, holding Western Plains Healy scoreless in the second quarter. Bulldogs led 15-5 after one, 27-5 as we mentioned at halftime. Led in scoring right now, very even though, but by Gruenbacher. Ethan has 5 points, 3 points in the layup. Had a nice-looking three-pointer. Havels with 3 for Getz, 4 for Quinter Connect, 3 for Kaiser. Beckner has 2, 3 for Salyers, 3 for Briggs. He said even scoring and get a turnover right away again. Quinter Connect almost turns it over himself. Saves it behind the back. Ethan Gruenbacher sets it up. Quinter Connect almost dribbles in trouble. Kaiser misses the baseline, gets with the rebound, tips it back out to Briggs. And Avery Briggs scores. That gives him 5. Now tied to team high. Still, and Briggs just misses the layup. Gets with a no-look pass down to Kaiser, who sinks it. Fifth point for Kaiser. Great defense. Great no-look pass by Getz as well, too. Big man has visions, finding his teammate wide open down low. Western Plains Healy trying to get on the board, but Quinter Connect too quick. He gets the steal. Goes up in the second row of the stands. Briggs, the recipient of the saved pass, then is fouled by 22. That's Wojciech Tupek, his first team foul of the half. 6:40 to go, 31-5. Cross-court pass from Briggs to Quinter Connect, back to Briggs. That shot is off. Kaiser tries to save it, but the official says he stepped on the out-of-bounds line. So it'll go down for Western Plains Healy. Reamer dribbles it up. He has 3 fouls. Got to be careful not to get another one. Tupek drives. Wide open layup, but misses. Rebound comes down. Over to Gruenbacher. Left-handed layup, just a little too strong, but Kaiser is right there. Misses his putback, gets the rebound, and is tied up on the second attempt. Alice comes in for Quinter Connect. 26-point lead for the Bulldogs, who go on the road Friday to Sharon Springs to take on the Wildcats. Angel Gonzalez deflects pass out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Bobcats. Into the little bit smaller student section for Quinter. The band is filling out now, putting instruments away under the direction of Julian Samuelson, one of the best pep bands in the state of Kansas. So we're treated every night. We're here with that. Havels just short on the 3. Gets his own rebound, though. 2 players run into each other for Western Plains Healy and kind of slow to get up. Gonzalez banged his head either on the knee of Tupek or on the ground. Not quite for sure. I think that'll bring Coach Jones. He'll send in Burrell. Dave Burrell is only a 5'8" freshman. Played some good minutes in the first half. Set up the play, get it back to Havels, who was open but chose not to force it up. Smart play. Lakin gets kind of taken down on the play. Briggs out there, hounding Reamer. Going to be a 5-second call. So one thing as a coach you like to see is as a defensive effort where you're able to force that 5-second call because you're up playing tight defense. And that's got to make a coach pleased. Creates a turnover and gives your chance the ball and a chance to score. Working it around, fires it down. Another great pass down to Kaiser. Hit off his hands, out of bounds, but stays with the Bulldogs. See who Havels comes down to throw it in and see if they run that little play to get him open on the outside. Great clear out that leaves Briggs cutting to the basket and wide open. His 7th point of the game stretches a lead, 33-5. Reamer fires it, gets it, pass off a quick pass from Tupac before he can get the shot up is fouled. Be on Briggs, his second. .8 lead for the Bulldogs. Once again, getting close to the 5-second call. Western Plains Healy coach Jones calls timeout. Just a 30 seconds, so we'll leave it here. Gove County Medical Center, your comprehensive health care provider in Northwest Kansas, healing through caring. Gove County Medical Center. Kansas Land Bank, Western Kansas' favorite bank. Kansas Land Bank. Family Market, your hometown grocer. Go Big Red. GG&T Cattle Company. The Worth families are proud supporters of the Quinter Bulldogs. David and Rowetta Men, proud supporters of the Bulldogs. AgriGold Seed and Man Farms, helping feed the Quinter Bulldogs and the world. Gove Community Bible Church, a Jesus-driven community that supports the Bulldogs. Saline River Seed, contact Darren Roberts, your Beck's area seed dealer, farmers and Bulldog fans at heart. And Harmony Farms, Kansas, proud supporters of Quinter Schools. Get it in this time, but the short shot by Perez is missed, almost an air ball. And gets then tie up for the ball. Stays down at this end. Havels dives for the ball. Briggs with a nifty crossover to get it back over to Grunbacher. Does a little crossover of his own. Briggs drives to the hoop. Narrowly gets fallen on top of or on his leg, but then official save. Pulled that pivot foot just a little bit. Beckner checks in. Chase Alliers. Trace Kinner connect back in. Briggs goes to the bench. So does Getz. And so does Grunbacher. Coach John Christ, longtime coach here at Quinter, trying a few different lineups and things with the team tonight. Wants to get his team fine-tuned before the NWKL tournament next weekend, especially before Sub-State. Should be a competitive Sub-State, but a chance for a lot of different teams to be able to come away out of there and make a trip to the 1A D1 state tournament. And the Bulldogs are certainly one of them. Reamer drives, Beckner. That's going to be Beckner's third. Couldn't quite get to the baseline to cut it off in time. Beckner's third, just the second team foul this half, though. Tupac gets it out front. One-handed pass across. Reamer, who misses. Kaiser goes up and skies for the rebound. Kinner connect, pushes it down. Havels catches it right under the basket, spins a little bit, twirls it up with his right hand, nails it, and is fouled. 3:51 to go. Havels a chance at a three-point play to make it 36-5. Havels with one free throw. He nails it. That gives him 6 for the game. You said earlier, came off the bench tonight, leading scorer at 12.3 per game. Tries to cut, misses. Beckner gets it up the court to Havilis, who lays it in for his 8th point of the game. That pushes the lead to 33 with 3:27 to go in the third quarter. Kaiser's going to be called for the reach in. Just his first, 3rd team foul of the half. So a few more away from the 1-and-1 bonus. Western Plains Healy will inbound it from down low. Passes it in. Tupek dribbles around, tries to set it up. Nearly changes his pivot foot. Gets it off to Lompus. Nearly loses it. Beckner drives. Salyers is there. Jumps over the defender who falls down and lays it in. Salyers, his 5th point of the night. Shot is off by Reamer, but he is fouled. That's Beckner on Beckner, his 4th, with 2:47 to go in the quarter. In comes Camden Polivka and Gunnar Katura for Beckner and Havilis. So Coach Christ able to get some younger kids in. Tate Burrell misses kind of a wide open layup off the inbound. Kinderconnect jump up and skied and I think kind of got in his vision and threw off his timing a little bit. Now Kinderconnect races down to that end and he's fouled. That'll mean Gunnar Katura will trigger it in. Push. Run the same play that Briggs scored on pretty easily. Kinderconnect was open but not quite as much and there was another foul called there. Burrell, his 1st. So now thinks he was coming out, but nope. Says you're up there. And they run that same play on that 2-3 zone on the inbound. That's wow. A lot of craziness going on there. Bogart gets it and he tries to drive baseline, but he is fouled. Jonathan Solis kind of grabs his arm as he goes by, and that leads to the foul call. Solis is 1st. Kind of confused. The Western Plains Healy kind of confused. Salyers gets it, dribbles left-handed, back to Katura. Thought about the 3, then fires one. Out to Polivka. Great pass into Shea Salyers. Just misses net. Gets his own rebound and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2. (40-5). Western Plains Healy has not scored since the 1st quarter of the game. It's been a long drought. Shea eyes the first one, a little bit short. His 2nd attempt is good. 6 now for him. Even scoring offensively for the Bulldogs. Raymer picks up his dribble, guarded by Katura. Polivka hangs with Tupek coming around the corner. Back screen set. Kinderconnect cuts off the baseline. Lompus tried to drive and couldn't get a drive. Gonzalez hands it over now. Tupek has thought about firing the 3, but Polivka was right there in his face and thought better of it. Right now, Quinter's defense, even with some great hustle by Kendrick Konecki, tips it, goes between the ref's legs out of bounds. So he nutmegged the ref on that play, but still the ball stays here at this end with the blue and white. Beckner back in. Try to avoid that fifth foul already. Gonzalez guarded closely by Katura. Lumpus misses, gets his own rebound, and is fouled by Bogert. Bradley's first, team's fifth, still not in the bonus. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. 36-point lead for the Bulldogs. Camden Polifka nearly with a steal on the inbounds. Tupek falls down. Coach calls timeout. Tupek didn't like that very much for some reason. Do we have a now we have a technical foul on him. That'll go as a personal too after the coach had called a timeout. That'll go down as Tupek's second foul. We'll have some technical free throws. We'll see if they shoot them before they. Okay, we'll call full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take it with them. Bulldogs lead 41-5, 104 left, third quarter.
At Beck's, we are farmers at heart. For over 100 years, the Beck family has lived and farmed in central Indiana. We are proud to announce Saline River Seed, your dedicated Beck's dealers now serving farmers in northwest Kansas. At Beck's, we are committed to helping farmers seek new challenges, push boundaries, and innovate in an ever-changing industry. That's what makes Beck's different. For more information, call your Beck's local dealer, Darren Roberts, at 785-299-0126.
Back here in the doghouse, 41-5, 36-point lead for the Bulldogs. Well in control. Zane Beckner will come to the line, shoot technical free throws. Coming out of the timeout here. Technical called on Tupek, which goes as his second foul. Lost the ball and I think just kind of frustrated and unhappy. So Beckner at the line. First one is up and good. Beckner went 0 of 2 earlier at the line, so. Second one up and good as well. Brings his scoring total to 4 for the night, 43-5, 104 to play. And that's probably one thing Coach Chris probably breathed a sigh of relief. Some free throws finally went in. Bulldogs just 6 of 14 in the first half at the free throw line. So not going to please a longtime coach or any coach. Polifka tries to force it in to Bogert, but it's tipped out of bounds. Solace. Nice recovery defense. Set up a little box inbound play. Run the exact same play. This time Beckner is fouled. We'll see that it should give it 1-1. Fouls on number 20. It's Lumpus. His third. So Beckner with a 1-1. First one is true. Nothing but net, just like the last two. Beckner has really nice form on his free throws. Something you don't see a lot of high school kids in. Reamer steps in the lane, but it doesn't matter. He makes it, he's up to 6. 40-point lead. Waning seconds of the third quarter. Back in a 2-3 zone. Reamer calls up Gonzalez just for a dribble handoff after he lost his dribble. Pass it down low. Spin move. Shots up and short, and Quinter comes down with the rebound. Beckner thinks about pushing it and then kind of slows it up. We'll see if they go for one shot here. Try to force it into Bogart, and you just don't want to try to force too much. Gonzalez with it out front, surveys. Kramer, we'll see. Looks like they'll hold for the last shot. Gonzalez down to Lompus, who's Polifka's whistled for the foul on him. Lompus looked to be kind of out of position, almost underneath the basket. And kind of jumped back into Polifka, but refs deemed it a foul. So he'll shoot 2. 1/10 of a second left. First free throw doesn't go, and they're still scoreless since the first quarter. Let's see if Lompus is able to break that drought. And no. Ball comes down to Beckner. And so 2 straight quarters without a points for Western Plains Healy. And that's allowed the Bulldogs to blow this game wide open, 45-5 heading into the fourth quarter.
Kansas Land Bank is a locally owned community bank supporting community and school events. They are a full-service bank offering everything from ag loans to personal savings and checking accounts. Kansas Land Bank has a friendly staff that provides that personal touch. As one of the few locally owned community banks left in western Kansas, they strive to serve the needs of the people in our area. Kansas Land Bank remains a proud supporter of all Bulldog activities.
This one kind of got ugly early. Western Plains Healy held scoreless in the second quarter, held scoreless in the third quarter. It's 40-5, 40-point advantage. That's going to mean a running clock for a good majority, if not all, of the fourth quarter here in Quinter. Good news for the Bulldogs, though. This is going to put them back in the win column. 3-4 overall coming in, had lost 3 in a row and 4 of the last 5. So a win is a win is a win. When you go in to play a relatively tough Sharon Springs or Wallace County Wildcat team on Friday, and then you go to the NWKL tournament the next week, that's what you're going to want to see. Gets entry pass, trying to cut off a little bit. Tupek ready to come in, back in. Lompus will check out. No, Reamer's the only one with points for Western Plains Healy. He has all 5. Pass a little too far for Ethan Grumbacher. And that's going to be a turnover. Quinter Connect says, yep, that was my fault. There we go. Reamer brings it up. Another turnover for Western Plains Healy. Quinter Connect slows down. Oh, thought about behind the back, got caught, and then got caught with the carry. Nine different players have scored for Quinter. 1 has scored for Western Plains Healy. Reamer pulls up, had the open look. He decided not to shoot, though. He's got 1 3-pointer. He hit that in the first half. And it was a nice-looking shot. Turnover by Gonzalez. Up to Briggs, who slows it up. Over to Quinter Connect in the corner. Kaiser gets his own rebound off the miss. Out to Trace, who drives baseline, misses the 6-footer. Look at Getz in there with that left-handed after putback. Just his 5th point of the night, but they really haven't needed much scoring at all from Getz. So powerful in there. Pushes the lead to 42. 6 minutes left. Running clock situation again. Lompus checks in. That means Solis goes to the bench for Western Plains Healy. This win tonight will also put the Bulldogs back to 500 on the season at 4-4. Shot just off. Western Plains Healy has had some shots that look good, but it's almost like there's been a lid on the basket, even on a couple free throw attempts. I think Reamer's going to get called for the foul. Be his fourth. Ninth team foul, so 1-1, one away from the double bonus for the Bulldogs. Kaiser, first shot is in. 6th point of the night. Just off. Briggs bounces it off the backboard. Jen chases down the rebound. Over to Grunbacher to Quinter connect into Kaiser. Kind of wiggles his way around and sinks it. 50-5. 4.5 left. Getz finishes his layup with a 7th point of the night. 30-second timeout. Nope, we're going to go full timeout. Full timeout here. Let's go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back after this. 52-5. Bulldogs lead.
As we close in on our 20th year of practice, Dr. Blackwood and his staff want to thank our patients who've trusted us with your oral care. Just like the Bulldogs take pride in their academic and athletic endeavors, Blackwood Family Dentistry takes pride in providing quality care and great service. Come in and see us at Blackwood Family Dentistry for your routine and restorative oral care. Go Bulldogs!
Back in the doghouse. Just a few minutes left to go with a running clock situation. 52-5. Bulldogs well ahead of Western Plains Healy in this Tuesday evening matchup. Bulldogs have been solid in their wins this year. 31 points and a 31-point victory over Quinter to open the season. A 67-point win over Natoma in Game 2. And a 20-point win over Dighton for the third win. But Dighton got the little bit of revenge last week. But sure the Bulldogs would like to have that one back. Not their best effort of the season. But they'll move back to 500 tonight. A little under 4 minutes to play. Tupek thinks about the shot. Over to Reamer. It's the only one that scored for Western Plains Healy tonight, and there's going to be a foul called on the Bulldogs. Hip check, and is it on Havas? Yep. Just his first of the game. 7th on the Bulldogs. So this gives Reamer a chance. Oh, in and out, both sides. And the scoreless drought continues. Bulldogs working the ball around in this zone. Salyers takes a quick dribble and swings it back around. Havlis drives in, dumps it down. Shea from the corner. Good looking shot, just off. And the rebound comes down to Tupek. Offense has been a struggle after the first couple minutes for Western Plains Healy. In fact, they've had no points. 2 straight quarters without scoring. A lot of it's been due to the Bulldog defense. A lot of it's been due to there's been a lid on that basket, it seemed like at times. 2 minutes to go, 47-point lead. Salyers protects the ball from the defender. Gets it back. Thinks about the three. Could have pulled the trigger. He was open, but he decided not to. It's going to be a block on Lompus. It'll be his fourth. Sending Shea to the line for 2. We're at the double bonus with 10. Shea Salyers a solid night. He'll go line shoot 2. He's got 6 right now. He's averaging 3.6 for the season. That free throw is just a bit short. Bulldogs as a team from the free throw line for the season, just 56%. Salyers misses both of them. There's a wide open layup for Reamer, who scores, gives him 7 for the game. So finally, Western Plains Healy gets back on the scoreboard after a rough time. Beckner, three-pointer misses. Havlis in there hustling, nearly has the rebound. Now here's Reamer again. Oh, tries to jump stop and slips, and almost looked like he awkwardly fell, but he misses the layup. Havlis down at the other end. He'll shoot 2. Havlis can get in double figures if he hits them both. 2 of 3 from the line so far today. There's 30 seconds left. This will probably be it. He makes the first. And he makes the second, so he's up to 10. 10 points for Havlis. He's going to be the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Tupac shot off the mark. Havlis with a rebound. 1, and that'll do it. Well, Reamer leads the way. He scores all 7 points for Western Plains Healy. He is the only player to score. This game was all Quinter after the first couple minutes. Bulldogs finish with multiple players scoring. Havlis leads the way with 10. Lakin gets with 7. Trace Kinder connect with 4. Trey Kaiser with 8. Zane Beckner with 6. Shea Salyers with 6. Avery Briggs with 7. Ethan Grunbacher with 5. And Camden Polifka 1 on 1 of 2 free throws. So it ends up 54-7. Bulldogs with a big win. They go to 500 on the season at 4-4. They play at Sharon Springs against the Wildcats on Friday. And the big news is it's a win. Stops the 3-game slide. That'll make Coach Christ happy. Still some things to work on, but they will get there. But we'll call it a night. Bulldogs sweep. Win big in the girls' game, 63-24. Win the boys' game, 54-7. 2 big victories and 2 good nights for the Bulldogs. We'll see you next time here on Tiger Media Network.